Hey, what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? What's happening, good people? How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to another great video here at No BS Allowed TV. I am your host, King P, aka Big Game James, aka The Ice Nine, aka Pastor Offering, aka the reason why you are here. I welcome you all to my channel. Thank you all for stopping by and checking me out. I truly appreciate it. That being said, the countdown to 100 subscribers begins now. I would like for you to, before you leave me a like, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. It's free, costs you nothing. All right? And I cannot grow this thing without you. All right. Now, you are now tuned in to the place that discuss truth, life, love, and all cool points in between. You know how we do it, so let's just get into it. We are talking about preferences, all right? And right about now, Miss Ebony K Williams has the internet all ablaze because she has stated her preferences. And people feel a specific way, whether they support her or whether they oppose her. Now, I'm going to share my thoughts on this matter, all right? But first, I have to say this. I'm not really familiar with Ebony K Williams. I understand that she's a television personality of some sort, and I also understand that she's 39 or 40 years old. Now, why am I mentioning her age? Well, because she had stated that she would not date a bus driver, but she would date a man who owned a bus company. Okay, so what that means is that she wants a man of a certain ilk. She wants a man who is in a certain tax bracket and a man who fits in a specific demographic. Okay, well, here's the thing, okay? We know that there's not a lot of well-to-do men in the world. In fact, in these United States, there's only 2% of men who actually even fit in that category. And this includes your uber wealthy, the billionaires, the guys like Jeff Bezos and Jay-Z's and things like that, and your athletes, your entertainers, your doctors, lawyers, and even your 9-to-5 job havers, the entrepreneurs, those guys. All of those guys are included in that 2%. So here's another thing. A lot of those guys are not looking to be with a woman who is Miss Williams' age. Not saying that it doesn't happen. It just does not happen very often or as often. Now, when you say things like that, you start to get backlash from especially from those type of women who say, well, why can't we want what we want? Yes, you can want what you want. But here is the thing. Does what you want you? Does who you want you? And in this particular instance, your chances of that happening are very, very low. Now, speaking from personal experience and personal experience only, because I have not spoken to every man with money on this planet, I have come across a few millionaires, and I can tell you that the millionaires that I have come across, when I came across them and they had women in their space, those women were not in their 30s. They were it was a bunch of 19 to 25-year-olds. Now, you can say, oh, well, you can say what you want about that. That's another topic for another day. But we're talking about preferences here. And the point that I am making is that Women who think like Ebony K Williams are running up against men who say, hey, I don't want a woman who is 39 or 40 years old. I want a pretty young thing. I want somebody who is, who banging body, good attitude, and I can flaunt her. I can flaunt her around. Now, again, there are variables out there. There are instances where there are men who who are well-to-do, and they have women who are who are again in the age range of Miss Ebony Williams and others like herself. But again, for the most part, this doesn't happen often. Of course, you get those you get those instances, and then people begin to act like that is the norm. You can blind yourself to the facts if you want to. That is your right. Again, no one is taking anyone's right away from them. You can want whatever it is you want, but that does not mean that you will get it. It does not mean that it's in the cards for you to receive it. Life does not work that way. You will be doing yourself a disservice if you keep thinking that way. But I digress. At the end of the day, the bottom line is this. I'm not begrudging anyone anything. I just want all of you out there who oppose Miss Williams and her views. I understand why you oppose them, because it wasn't so much just her stating her preference. It was her stating her preference, and when she said it, it reeked of elitism. And so therefore, I could see where it may offend some people and rub others the wrong way. Be that as it may, it's her right to want whatever, to want what she wants, and for her to say whatever it is that she wants. She can say it loud and proud and say it until the sky closes. Now, whether or not she gets what it is that she wants, that is yet to be seen. We can't sit up here and tell her that she won't get what it is that she wants. All we can say is that, hey, good luck, Godspeed. That's it. Now, we over here in the thinking world, in the logical world, we understand that the chances of that happening are low, because in all honesty, 2% is a very small number. So if all of these women are vying for these specific types of men, there's not enough of those men to go around. That's just what it is. No one is saying anything bad. No one is saying that you suck for your opinion, for your preferences or anything like that. The only people who really get upset about people having preferences is the people who aren't being preferred. So stop arguing with Ebony K Williams. Stop arguing with with all these women who say they want a high value man, a 6-figure man, $6 million man, whatever. Stop all that. The way that the world works is this. Reality will come in when it's time, and you will see what's really real. You can't run away from that. So, hey, that's their preference. You have your preference. You do your thing. But hey, it's just what it is. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. We'll chop it up there. I've talked long enough about this. Let me know what you think. Again, leave me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I leave you with this. Every day that you wake up is another opportunity for you to be better than the day that you were before. Never let anybody tell you that it's over with. It's not. And with that said, peace, good people.